I kind
Uh,
of suggested to Tardy they should send us money, and then we would send it to people who uh, who killed Almish armies. But I don't know if that's actually a thing we want to do. What do you
uh,
think?
I think if Ulm has like man's last fort under siege, yeah, let's send it to man, but like not in a way that actually interferes with the game.
Terrible.
Like
Why do you hate
let's
fun?
that's fun.
You know, it's back to early game because there have been more battles involving the independents than I have. Seriously, what the hell is going on here?
I think it was the throne of nature
Barbarians,
triggered all this.
werewolves, dogs, wolves, they're all different. Black dogs,
I'm
knights,
I think
lord dogs,
I think the barbs and knights are unrelated and just a function of the misfortune scales
full
everyone loves.
barbs. Yeah. I'll have to say that I've had misfortune too on I started like 3 games for some reason in the last like week. And I've taken a lot of misfortune scales.
What do you think
What?
about misfortune?
Oh, I think it's good. I think it's a good scale.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think it's a good scale. I think I think luck is a good scale, but misfortune is also a good scale. You know,
Hmm.
going middle misfortune is generally just not a good play, and I think the
Right.
numbers bear that out.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the impression I get. I like misfortune too a lot. It feels like you don't get the like 30 barbs, sure you can clear that. 70 barbs, sometimes that's a problem.
Yeah, it seems to me that misfortune two, even like misfortune two turmoil two, is really manageable. Like
Especially
you don't
if you have things that can losslessly kill barbarians, like
right, and then of
thugs or
course that
whatever.
goes along with the SC meta. We're like,
Hmm.
okay, well I'm just gonna have a 50 map move indestructible monster that I can just you know pop on
Plop
all
on,
these
yeah,
zombies.
exactly.
You know.
Like, okay, I don't care that you brought 30 knights. I'll just, send my angel over there.
Mm-hmm.
They
The fuck
actually,
is this? What the fuck is this? Is this like a dream attack? The Dweller in the Deep.
I don't know. Why is our dude in the void? What happened?
I think so. Yeah. Look at
What?
yeah. MR. No,
No?
no, it does. Cause look, it has
You're
14
right,
MR.
it's in the void. How did he get in the void?
No, but this thing only. Do you get like? I thought you got -5 MR in the Void. This
No,
thing seems to
you
have.
got halved, I think.
I always thought it was -5, but it doesn't say anything.
Yeah, see, basic 30, but actually 14. It's in the void. It fell into the void somehow.
Yeah, but this thing has basic 15.
That's because it has void sanity. It's immune.
Wow,
Not to the meteors, but
it's true. So they have. What do they have? Yep, 36 MR. Nice.
he's doing well for himself out there.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, well, looks
Our
like
monoliths may not know what to research, but they know what they like.
cannot
But
wait.
did anything happen this turn?
Calum and Ari jostled around a little bit. Other than that, people were basically cleaning things up. Oh, and so I guess the two things are Ari and Calum continue to fight. Um, Ind pushes on Man and Ermor, not the Romans.
Python?
Pythium. Pythium sort of counts down to invade Man too. And
Yep.
Ulm is joining the Man train too. So I expect Man will be dead in like 6 turns.
Yeah, man was. Yeah. Despite the fact that Lunatic Man is a stalwart fellow, I don't know if
I
man's
mean,
gonna make it out of
that
this one.
like in theory, if all 3 nations went all in on Man, which they should, because what else are they going to do? I think it would be over very quickly. But I don't think anyone is like this army is not going to beat everything Man has. That
I was gonna
stack of
say
Olmish
if you can
troops
see
is
an army that is actually just gonna lose to man's army, like a bunch of unicorns would decimate this.
Right. It's like, they're like, okay, yeah, I'm so
Like
strong.
still guys. I mean, they have pretty good stats now that they're. That's you
That's
forget they have
better.
Throne
That's
of War,
better.
and they've been training in the Onyx Court
That's
um,
true.
their entire lives, so they get like free experience. So actually, these stats are pretty good.
But
Um,
if man puts out bugs, which they should, drops some
yes.
lightning bolts, which they should, and charges with
Mhm.
Unicorn Knights,
Oh
I
yeah,
think
no, all
they
this is all
get
dead.
decimated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plus the god. I mean, I guess maybe they're too
They're
strong for the
still the god.
god, but the god could easily tank like the Olmish army probably.
So what you'd want to do is you want to take advantage of the magic resist. So it has Vine Shield built in, which is now I know it only tangled them briefly because they're strength. But if you put like Mind Shield on it also, I think you could keep these guys pretty well stunned. Remember, it has regen, so you could get it to like 30% regen without too much of a
That's
problem.
true. And I mean,
And then
like,
you could, it has Iron Skin. You can get to like 30, 35 prot, like 30% regen. At
right,
that point, with
right.
Mind Shield and Vine Shield, you can actually kill those guys.
Yeah, because it would take the occasional damage when they connect with it, but that's not
Yeah.
often with a
Temper,
double MR
you can
save.
get defensive, you can get defensive force.
You could throw up
I think
a
this guy put,
repel spear.
yeah.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
got a
you're right. I think
Crossbody
they
in
could
this
do it.
station, right? Yeah. Yeah, Repel. They don't have the greatest morale in the world, as much as the end player.
I mean, that's it.
It
A huge pile of knights would also do it, I would think.
would, I want to see this. This is a really powerful SC. I want to see it do something this game before man dies.
Yeah, we've been sort of waiting for it to do something dramatic because it's a great god. It's got Vine Shield built in, and then it's got
Yeah,
two more arm slots.
yeah. It's very rare when you can do like Vine Shield and Astral Shield effect
Hmm.
on a big regenerating god.
Right.
Isn't like a golem. Yep.
So maybe the course of this war looks like man pivoting around and blowing up sort of the half-assed stacks people are sending in until somebody goes all in.
So yeah, Ind is pretty consistently not been bringing like huge armies to bear on people. Now they haven't had to fight any real fights yet, so that's they've been okay with that. But I think if man puts a real army against this, they've got a whole bunch of shamans back here. It looks like, and they could definitely do like a mass. I think India's pretty good at research, right? They have pretty decent.
Yeah, those are sages.
Yeah, so Ind could absolutely come out with like a mass regen or like a creeping doom.
Oh, Creeping Doom. Maybe an Alt 7
Yeah,
Creeping
like
Doom mass protection
yeah,
might be in the cards.
creepy doom, mass protection, maybe a fog warriors. They have air. No, they don't, right? They have everything but air. Isn't that like Ind's thing?
Yeah, I think so. It's F and S on the big
Yeah.
mages.
But they could get like Inferno Warriors, or is that enchantment? I don't know. Inferno Warriors is really good, actually. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
Is that the Fire Shield
Yeah, it's
one?
like 25 AoE Fire Shield, quite good.
Oh yeah, that is
Yeah.
good.
Very good for
Very
like
good
bugs.
against bugs.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Yeah.
or like just any just anything. It's just great at
Right.
killing stuff. It's a great anti-chaff play. Yeah, so we got the Arco God doing its job. We got this throne has now been taken back. What is this? The throne of poison. That's right. We talked about that, but no, we haven't seen foul vapors come out except for over to the Airyu side, right? There's a little bit of that.
Right.
So Kayla.
It worked very well against Caleb.
Yeah, yeah, and of course, Pythium. They finally got their Harbinger game together. That's that slightly sad attempt last turn. The actually well thugged Harbinger is back. He's not going to get turn timer this turn because as long as this guy doesn't summon an air elemental, which he doesn't because he thinks that living air is a better spell. After Fog Warriors, he thinks that living air is a better spell, right? He does.
Yeah.
No, he thinks Phantasmal Army is the best spell. Yeah. No, if this guy just cast Air Elemental, he would win the fight, but he is not smart like that. So I think, yeah, this Harbinger is just gonna very slowly, just really,
Very
really
slowly.
remarkably slowly, take down this. Do you know Fire Shield procs when you miss, like miss a defense?
I think it always procs if you're getting attacked.
But not if you're repelled. But if someone hits you and they
Right,
miss
right.
you, that it does proc.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Good
I
question.
know. Then there's a question of what about when it like gets negated by ethereal, right? That does work, right? That's what makes fire elementals really good.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
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 Also, a question like, what about weapon blesses when you get named by ethereal? I've asked these a couple times in chat, and I can't seem to get any answers. I do not feel like testing them. Like, if you shoot an ethereal army, with a fire arrows, do you still get the fire effect if it gets negated? Yeah.
That's a great question.
That'd be like, can you use shock weapons instead of magic weapons, say, to kill, like elementals, right?
I think I want to say that would work, but I haven't tested it.
I have no idea.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that flaming arrows go through Aerofend.
Really? So if you get negated by Aerofend, you still have that would mean that all weapon effects.
I think so. I think I know that's the way it worked at one point. It may or may not have been changed.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But they still haven't patched the infinite ammo on crossbows.
No, they have.
Right?
No, they patched that.
Oh, they did?
They patched it like a year ago.
Okay. Shows how much LA I put.
Yeah. No, crossbows will eventually now run up and knife you in the face. But yeah, I don't...
After 24 rounds.
I don't think... For some reason, the Titan just decided to leave. I guess it was an HP route. Those Phantasmal Wolves do not have a lot of HP to buffer, sadly. That's their biggest weakness.
Yeah,
they don't serve as...
Too many of the wild men died.
Yeah, that's right. The wild men have a lot of HP, and the Phantasmal Wolves don't. I don't think that Harbinger would have actually won. Like, I think it would have... I have seen thugs die to... Well, not die, but get basically defeated by 2 or 3 air mages casting Ghost Wolves, just because they can't walk forward.
Right. They go to turn timer and then get scared.
You know. Yeah, no, there's some pretty great things you can do where if you want to say... If you want to defeat a thug, because and then have it retreat. If you expect a thug in your province, you put in some Ghost Wolves casters and like magic phase all the surrounding provinces so it like dies in retreat. You can do like anti thugs. Like anti thugs cannot fight Ghost Wolves because they have like crazy like gate cleavers and stuff. Right? They don't.
Right.
They don't know how to kill 2 wolves a turn because they can only kill 1 wolf a turn.
Yeah, you can do that to a Peacock Angel with many
Yes, no. I almost lost my Angelic Lord in my game to 4 mages casting Phantasmal Wolves. The only reason I won is because it had Fire Shield built in. So it managed to very slowly walk its way. I think just before the turn timer, it like went and stabbed the caster. Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to badmouth Phantasmal Wolf, but, hey, it has uses. You just got to know how to use it. But, the Indies have been incredibly active this game. Pythium just cannot catch a break. Just...
So it's a war against nature, and nature is winning.
I mean, someone knows that this throne rush needs to be prevented, and, it's the Indies.
Yeah, they're doing their best. It wasn't enough, it looks like.
Yep.
Although if those barbs had showed up, it might have been. I feel like it's probably not a good idea, but as Pythium, I would be very tempted to put like 20 PD on many of my.
Oh, I would 100% do that. 100%. Like I do that. I do that. I go to 20, absolutely. Especially
with Misfortune 3, like you can kind of just.
Yeah, you got money, man. But then again, there are a lot of pop types. This was 30 knights. Do you know how much PD you need to kill 30 knights?
That's true. 20 PD.
What do we got here? What is the PD type here? We got militia, right? This is not...
Yeah, okay. Nothing, no amount of... It would have needed like 50 points of PD.
Maybe 30, because at that point you start getting like the shield PD. This PD...
Against 19 knights? I don't know.
This PD, I would have put
this PD is decent.
This looks like maybe 12, 15.
That's
it
rough,
wouldn't have mattered.
That's a lot of barbs.
Is this like is this a 3 misfortune? Yeah, it's a 3 misfortune. So that's what we're talking about. You get the really big barbarian attacks.
89 barbs.
Yeah. Wow. That's fine because the Harbinger will deal with that. So
right,
not too bad. Not too bad.
You don't feel as bad when you're a heavy thug nation.
Yeah, exactly.
That sea province has been full of gold and sea.
Oh my god, 150 gold. Oh, what an awful, terrible. Really,
it's like somebody tell a Harb or tell Ishtar to go put on the water ring and get back.
Yeah, I mean they have such awful stats. Like water pills, 20 ind guys could probably do it.
Yeah.
Ishtar would have a problem. Well, because they have good morale, right? So they will smack around Ishtar. But I mean, I think Ishtar could thug it. This is probably not super high on Uruks. priority getting like...
Yeah, yeah, I guess so.
Oh, werewolves. Look at all these.
I mean, I don't know that Urk's getting a lot from these dead Urmor provinces.
No, I don't think so.
There's the one farm, and there's a few gems around.
Do we know if Ermor... Did they make peace? Does anyone care? I don't think so.
I don't know. There hasn't been anything posted in the deals chat.
Yeah, that's the one that we read
So
about.
I'm assuming that everyone's being a good citizen and posting their deals in there for us.
So,
I would say they're still sort of skirmishing at the moment.
yeah, Ermor decided that they just finally wanted magic resist. Just there was some free magic resist sitting around, and they decided they wanted it, and they got it. Congratulations,
I'm happy
Ermor.
for them.
I actually don't think they have an H3 here, so maybe they'll teleport a ghost in the box there, because I don't think
Maybe Pythium will teleport an H3 and win the
it
game.
is very possible. I mean, there might be like a Mound King that's a prophet here for some reason, but this isn't even this knight wasn't even blessed, so
Oh,
there's
they're
no
not blessed.
there's no mage here. Yeah, there's no priest. Okay, so at some point they might decide they want to send a priest here. Did Tartar get knocked? Yeah, no, Tartar's dead.
They patrolled. Ermor patrolled away like 350 unrest.
Oh, that's right,
off
because
of the
they
Tartary
spent their
cap.
entire time.
Tartary pillaged it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept trying. Yeah, okay, yeah, and there is one Tartar army around here, right? Somewhere. Where is it?
There's a few stray horses somewhere. I don't think they fought a battle.
I thought I saw one. Because they're not dead yet, right? They're not technically dead.
No.
Oh, here they
there's
are.
Like, they have a province.
They're burning down this far.
And they have one Olm fort.
Oh my god! Wait, they have a fort?
No, they're sitting on a fort.
No,
the further south, next to area.
God.
Not for long, I suspect.
Yeah, no.
But I guess they took down Ulm with them.
Hey, they got a goal. You know, are these are the cons tax collectors? That would make sense, right?
Yeah, they are. They
So
are.
they actually get money from this. That's why we're still receiving money from Tartary.
Tartary's showing off to the viewers
Yeah,
how much
exactly.
money they're making.
It's a real flex. Is this another big money? Holy shit! 218 gold per turn.
It's been indie for I don't know 5 turns.
It was
absurd.
okay. I thought it was indie all game. Okay.
No. Somebody, I think Ulm took it and it got taken back.
Yeah. I remember. Yes. Oh yeah.
It's
a lot of
like,
money.
guys, come on.
That's right. I was like,
throw together some sort of thug and get together.
I was like, hey, you should put 30 PD on that, and then it just got taken out by a couple Tritons. Terrible.
Yep.
They should hire Arcacephaly and like pay them. You could pay Arcacephaly like 400 gold to teleport onto that province or something. I don't know.
Right, and then you break even almost immediately.
It would have a hard time getting out.
There's got to be a better way.
There's got to be a better way.
Right. Well, I guess the big excitement is there's Ariu and Kalem still flapping around.
Yeah, I mean they're still having at it. You got thugs. You got. Let's see. Have they? Let's see. We've got a thug into a wolf fight. Let's see. Have we got some decent gear on these dudes yet? What do we got here? Nope. And nope.
No.
Okay.
These are poverty thugs, but it worked. I guess.
I mean, congratulations, guys! You killed some 3 heavy cav. Great, nice. Yep. What is this? Is this Ariu's? No, this is not quite Ariu. What do we got? Just a little bit of PD.
This would be a lot more threatening if there were like 150 birds and that fort was breached.
Yeah,
that would give Kalem a lot of tempo. This doesn't really do anything.
The problem with Kalem is they just don't have enough guys to take anything down, and this is the same one with Ariu. Ariu doesn't have enough guys to get anything done.
Yeah.
They have what is this? 110? No, okay. It's. I really hope these are random event archers.
Yeah, I mean they don't have mercs, do they?
No. In fact, I'd like to see some. What is the Queen of Cups?
Maybe they are like an item that boosts the perceived army count.
Maybe. Oh, this is rough.
This
is such a rough indie attack. 30 werewolves is not. You don't want to fight 30 werewolves.
Yeah. That's no good.
Yep. They're much stronger than they appear on paper. What is this? Shock resistance? I guess. No, Pythia doesn't care about that. I mean, maybe if they want to invade Kalem, which they probably should.
But I think if they,
I mean, they should. I don't know. I don't know how Pythium wants to do it with the NAPs, but if Pythium can sort of quietly get out of one NAP, they drop a Thug and an H3 on the throne, on the underwater throne by Urmor, and a Thug and an H3 on any number of other thrones.
so do they
and
need
those,
5 or 6?
getting 2 of them. They own 4 right now. So if they drop on 2 thrones, they win the game.
So they have 4. That's right. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So they need, yeah. So they need. Fuck. We talked about this last turn, didn't we? Right. That
Yeah,
one.
I mean, we don't have to beat it to
And
death. But
what was the other?
Pythium could have won like 5 turns ago, and they could win anytime now.
Yeah. One of these days.
They just need to either break the NAPs, which in a throne rush, people will forgive you for, or they need to find an excuse to get out of an NAP and then do it.
Yeah. So they have to manufacture, Casus Belli.
Yeah.
Always a very important thing to do.
Then I think the other excitement is Man. So Ind is pushing into it with an army that's probably too small, as we talked about, and Pythium is counting down the turns until they can invade. It's maybe like 2 more or something. And Ulm is probably on their way with that stack of troops and possibly mages in that forest down there.
Only time will tell, I think. All right. Well, we'll have to see what occurs. I want to see this. I want to see this Ind army do something fun. I want to see either Ind bring a real army to the front or get their silly small army punished.
Yep.
Because Ind has been, I guess Ind and Pythium both have been kind of. At least Pythium fought one really big battle and did a very hard thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Ind has just been sitting around and researching.
Ind's been poking people and getting away with it.
Which, you don't like to see. All right.
I want to see Ind do something to stop Pythium from winning.
That too,
the game.
because Ind
like stop poking Man. That doesn't change anything.
Could Ind let's see. I mean, Ind could demand. Yeah, see, if Ind had invaded Arco, they could have maybe helped at this point. But can Ind even demand a throne from Pythia? I don't think so. They don't even border. Not properly.
Really. It would be a
yeah. All right. Well,
we'll see.
We will see indeed.
All right.
What do you think of the Diplo situation in the game so far?
I didn't follow this Kieran's Diplo very closely because it sounded mostly.
Oh no, not this game.
Oh, and the other one? I think it's hilarious. I'm really looking forward to the trash talk when everyone's in on this.
It is
because normally you're held back. You don't want to be the guy that's talking aggressive personal trash to someone who you're.
Everyone
beating.
is going to be Necromage. It's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
Everyone is just going to let loose their inner Necro.